So I was clean and butter. But then I decided to eat. Anyway, so here I am eating. Now, I thought that I should get this blanket ready, our bedding. And so, um, I was a little bit stumped. Somewhere between stumped and stuck. Look, it's turning green outside. It's starting to be green a little bit. So, this is what I have so far. It's way too thick. I mean, it's more than 4 inches thick there, and it's a little. Well, it's maybe. Anyway, I think it should be thinned out. It should maybe 2 inches thick everywhere. And so, in order to do that, I have to pull it all out. And then I thought, what do I do? Where's my next step? And I think the best thing to do is going to be when I've gotten that pulled out to the right thickness, is to lay another sheet on top of it and then to just stitch through with a needle and thread, a needle and yarn, and just make little ties and cut them off. And then when the main part is done, then I can do the sides. This is going to be enough to do the rest of the main part. It'll thin out, but it'll also maybe be able to come over the sides a bit. I'm not sure just yet. Because I didn't really think I wanted to manhandle it with a sewing machine. It would be easier just to put the top one on and tie it on, and when it's all tied on everywhere, then I could take it off and I could tuck in the edges and sew it on the sewing machine. That would look nice. Or I could go in about this far and make a seam all the way around the edge, and then I could fray all that. I could just snip, snip, snip and make that all be very frayed. It might be nice. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But there's also another problem, is that the fleece is dripping off little bits of dirt and sand and bits. So I have to remove it all and shake out the sheet and then put it all back on. Anyway, I have a few steps here. But you know how you get a project and you get stumped and you just don't know what to do after that? And so you don't do it. You think of something else. And so I thought I would tackle my stump. And the stump is that I'm sort of stuck right here. Like, what do you do from this position? I have had some good suggestions, but they sound harder to me. Anyway, so that's my next project. I was going to go and paint some chairs outside, but it's got to be 20 degrees, which is 70. Oops. Uh-oh. Fell upside down. Oh, dear. Well, it'll be good in case I forget what I was eating. Look there. So, oh, yeah, that was good. So my other daughter is going to hang out here a lot more, too. I hurt my back somehow today. It's not the backbone, which is where it always gets hurt. It's just off to the side, like right on the outside of my kidney, just in that area. I just moved Desmond's car seat from one car to the next. And it hurt it. Remember when I was at Mary's and I hurt my back? I was doing something that was not hard, was not heavy. I was just bent slightly in the wrong position to put the chair down. It takes something so tiny to do such damage. And I was damaged all week. And nothing I could do would make it go back. But it wasn't like when you pull a muscle. I mean, this isn't either. There's some structural failure today. I guess my body is the structure of my day. And so I have Desmond here. He's very wound up in his Nintendo Switch, his game. So, it's nice to look out the window. Sometimes when I have a problem, I just sit and look at it. That's what I was doing here with this thing. I just didn't know what to do, so I just look at it. And maybe then I'll get some ideas. Alternately, I could baste the sides together and then pull the whole thing off so that I have that part on the bed. And add my stuff along that side and then basting stitch. And I could work my way across the bed. And if I have misjudged and have not enough fleece, I can just go pull some more. What do you think? What would you do if it was you? You see, another one of my problems is with this whole thing is that my sewing machine is not in a very easy to access place. What would be best is if I brought my sewing machine right up here. You know what I really need is a hand sewing machine. So I can just walk along with it. And a quilting machine, I know. That's not happening. My house is full enough. I would have to empty somewhere to put one in. I wouldn't use it often. Of course I might if I had it. Probably not. I have a serger. And the serger, when it gets unthreaded, it's so hard to thread it back up again. I just gave it to my daughter-in-law. I'm not sure. I think she gave it back. It's a pretty day out, but it's cold. As soon as it's warm, that'll be the day the bugs come out. So it's a shame to be inside, don't you think? I suppose I should go back down and hang out with Des. But what do you think about this? My comforter situation. I could leave it where it is and pull it out Hey, I know what I could do. I could put the little tables alongside this and extend the width of the bed. That's what I could do. I could take a piece of plywood and put legs on it, and that could be the extension of the side of the bed. Then I could put my sewing machine on it, and I could slide my sewing machine along. Have to hold the sheets tight. Otherwise, it would just drag it along, you know? So, if I got up and stood up and looked at it, it might have motivate me to do it. But I'm busy. I'm eating. Nice to have lunch with you. What are you having for lunch? I know, it's only 11:30. You might be having breakfast. You might be having supper. I was going to tidy up, but my back hurts too much. One thing you said in the blessing was to know my limits and to ask for help if I need it. My limits are if I get out of the chair, I'm in pain. Well, not all the time. Just when I make bad food choices. It's good to know that, isn't it? What is it? The bone that's right behind your kidney? That's your pelvic bone, is it? Or the kidneys are above your bone? Probably above your bone. The gluteus maximus is all around the back of the pelvic bone. I wonder what the name of the muscle is that's hurting me. Or is it? Pain is an interesting thing, you know? It changes as you move. Oh, that's not good. No, that's really bad. Just sitting up straight hurts it. Hey, look, I have forsythias. They're just starting to bloom. I have some over there too. I think they bloom later. Oh, there they are. Well, that door is not done yet, but it's a lot better than it was. Some of those teacups and saucers need to be screwed on. There goes a chipmunk. Hey, chipmunk. Charlie Chipmunk. Okay, we have finished eating. So now do something. See, this stuff is all leaving bits behind, which probably means that I should continue to fluff it a little more and get rid of the rest of any of the folly through bits. Oh, this is a bad angle. Okay, we aren't going to do this yet. Oh, but Maya's going to be here tonight, sleeping in this bed. Okay, let's go out of this room now. That was enough looking at it, trying to figure it out. Want to see my little problem in here? Uh-oh, even that one is now dying. Maybe they've grown potatoes. Wouldn't that be something? Look, we have more beans. Hey, they're nice beans. Huh. This one feels a little loose. I watered everything. Looks like it's coming out of the dirt. Oh, look, what is this? This is a potato? It looks like a tomato, doesn't it? I wonder if that's a tomato plant. Yes, it is. Better put it over there. Let it have a little sun anyway. Oh, there it's going up. It should come down in this way to get that sunshine. There we go. My indoor garden is not amazing anymore. It was amazing. But everything is dying except I have this beautiful nettle. Now these are artichokes. I wonder if they grew something before they died. No. And this is a little, couple little volunteer tomatoes. Oh, it's so sad. It's so sad. They got to get some more sun than they're getting. I put one plant over there in the doorway. Anyway, this is my experiment. These are doing beautifully. I should probably take the dead ones off, but it doesn't seem to matter. These have died, but this is blooming. I think I'm going to take these with us to the camp and decorate around my house, my little, whatever it's called, trailer. Okay, well, Desi's here, so I should go down and play. Look at how much this is doing. It's really doing well. Look at this. I had taken off all the new ones last winter, and they are in their own places. Not there. Not sure where. I thought I left them upstairs. I have to de-junk this room. Hi, Des. You still playing Nintendo or Mario? both of my violin.
I remember that song.
Do you remember this song when Daniel and Abraham used to play it? It's called Fur Elise. It's called a music box. I was thinking of cleaning in here, but I am finding that if you ignore it for long enough, the thoughts will go away. See, those are those things. I usually keep them up there, but that doesn't look very good up there. But then where will they go? They both have broken panels. I'm sorry?
Why do you have your mask off?
Oh, I guess I forgot again.
You lied about it because you went outside.
That's it. I went outside, so maybe it's outside.
No.
No.
Like you can take it off outside and you forgot to put it back on.
You're right. I could take it off and put it back on. It's just kind of dirty.
It's a moth, no?
A moth?
Moth in the house.
I do have moths in the house.
Recording?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you want to be recorded?
No.
Let me turn it off.
I'll make my own video kind of later.
What?
I'll make my own video later.
Okay. All right. Goodbye. Des will make his own video later.